Hello, my dear friends. I'm Father Diego here with the message of the Gospel for today, December the 19th. And today we read the third of the O antiphons. O Radix Jesse, O root of Jesse, O flower of Jesse. Let's talk about David a little bit before to read this antiphon. David was the great king in the history of Israel. So there is a tradition that links David and his family and his place of birth with the coming of the Messiah, tradition that is spread throughout the books of the prophets in the Old Testament. So today we have two different prophecies. The first one is from the book of the prophet Micah, who, talking about the city of Bethlehem, says, "But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, least among the clans of Judah, from you shall come forth for me one who is to be ruler in Israel." And the second one is from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 1, who says, "But a shoot shall sprout from the stump of Jesse, and from his roots a bud shall blossom." Why? Why these prophecies about Jesse's stem, Jesse's root? Because David accomplished wonderful things during his time, during his reign for the Israel as kingdom, as nation, and also as the chosen people. So the yearning, the longing for the Messiah is a kind of memory, remembrance of the wonderful things that David accomplished at his time. And this antiphon, this third antiphon, goes like this: "O come, thou rod of Jesse's stem, from every foe deliver them, that trust thy mighty power to save, and give them victory over the grave. O root of Jesse, O come, Emmanuel." And let's listen today's gospel from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 1, verses 5 to 25, the wonderful story of the Annunciation of the birth of John the Baptist. In the days of Herod, king of Judea, there was a priest named Zechariah of the priestly division of Abijah. His wife was from the daughters of Aaron, and her name was Elizabeth. Both were righteous in the eyes of God, observing all the commandments, the ordinances of the Lord blamelessly. But they had no child because Elizabeth was barren, and both were advanced in years. Once, when he was serving as priest in his division's term before God, according to the practice of the priestly service, he was chosen by lot to enter the sanctuary of the Lord to burn incense. Then, when the whole assembly of the people was praying outside at the hour of the incense offering, the angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing at the right of the altar of incense. Zechariah was troubled by what he saw, and fear came upon him. But the angel said to him, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah, because your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you shall name him John. And you will have joy and gladness, and many will rejoice at his birth, for he will be great in the sight of the Lord. He will drink neither wine nor strong drink. He will be filled with the Holy Spirit even from his mother's womb, and he will turn many of the children of Israel to the Lord their God. He will go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of fathers toward children and the disobedient to the understanding of the righteous, to prepare a people fit for the Lord." Then Zechariah said to the angel, "How shall I know this? For I am an old man, and my wife is advanced in years." And the angel said to him in reply, "I am Gabriel, who stand before God. I was sent to speak to you and to announce to you this good news. But now you will be speechless and unable to talk until the days these things take place, because you did not believe my words, which will be fulfilled at their proper time." Meanwhile, the people were waiting for Zechariah and were amazed that he stayed so long in the sanctuary. But when he came out, he was unable to speak to them, and they realized that he had seen a vision in the sanctuary. He was gesturing to them, but remained mute. Then, when his days of ministry were completed, he went home. After this time, his wife Elizabeth conceived, and she went into seclusion for 5 months, saying, "So has the Lord done for me at a time when he has seen fit to take away my disgrace before others." So yesterday I got a call from a friend of mine from Atlanta saying that his wife is pregnant. And I'm so glad for them, because they were waiting for this baby for so long. They wanted a third baby in their family. They already have 2 daughters, and now they are expecting a new baby. So congratulations to Andres and Natalia in Atlanta with their new baby. What is this? God is kind of obsessed announcing the birth of babies, because if you know, this gospel is similar to the first reading in the book of Judges, chapter 13. The birth of Samson is announced to his parents. So today we have the announcement of John the Baptist to his father first. So the angel of the Lord appeared to Zechariah saying, "You will bear a son, your wife will bear a son, and you will rejoice." Why is important? Well, these announcements in the Old Testament and in the New Testament, again, are symbols of new hopes, new beginnings, and especially this one, because we recall the canticle of Simeon in this same gospel, chapter 1, when Simeon receiving John the Baptist and presenting John the Baptist in the temple, he says, "And you, my child, shall be called the prophet of the Most High, for you will go before the Lord to prepare his ways, giving people knowledge of salvation." So the birth of John the Baptist is part of this preparation, this season of Advent, the preparation of the coming of Jesus, the Messiah. Again, new hopes, new beginnings, a new and better future for us with every newborn baby who is coming to this world. And as a symbol of this new future, John the Baptist is announced to his father first, and then to Elizabeth. What is the news that you are waiting for so long to receive? Well, be ready, because God has wonderful news for you and for me. Words, news of new beginnings, of better futures, of something different and special. Let's gonna have some coffee while we await for this news of salvation. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow with the message of the gospel. Ciao, ciao.